Well, you need to leave things not so open-ended. Okay.
Yep. You guys picked it, not me.
You gave the final wrong. Top 10 live performances. My number 10 is Led Zeppelin BBC Sessions. Very good double album. First thing I ever bought by Zeppelin. Still my favorite thing I ever bought by Zeppelin. 9. Metallica, Dallas, 97. It's the one they did release that home video for. I forget the name of the home video. But they're in the rounds and very good show. First Metallica show I ever saw really live.
I put something down for them too. I always liked the France. The
2000.
It was the 2009, the one they do out in that Coliseum.
Okay, we're thinking of 2 different shows.
Yeah, 2 different shows, but just Metallica, that was on my list too, so I just...
Okay, no, I was thinking you were going to mention the show from France where they did 2 nights in a little club.
No, this
was the first...
they put that on Blu-ray and everything that we watch, and it's on Axis sometimes, but they're in that old Coliseum in France, and they do it outside, and it's just really weird being in one of those Greekish kind of Coliseums.
Yeah. Number 8. I saw this tour twice. Primus and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, yeah.
Very good experience.
Yeah, that was great.
My number 7 is when I was trying to flesh out this list, I was trying to think, and he left it so open-ended, as I said. Hold on. So when I was searching around, I'd remembered this show, Skid Row, Moscow Peace Festival in '89, I believe.
That's probably about right.
Very good show. And my number 6, I couldn't leave them off here. The Grateful Dead, The Reckoning. And my number 5 is when I went and seen Exodus at the Deluxe, which, if you don't know, is the downstairs punk club and
downstairs at the Murat.
Yeah, thank you. Downstairs from the Murat, and that was one of the coolest shows I've ever seen personally. My number 4, this is on the first Kissology. I've always said if I could kind of time travel and go to the show, I'd go to this one. But Kiss on the Love Gun Tour 1977. It's on Houston. It's a very good show. And my number 3 is in the also Metallica. It's in the Live Ship Engine Purge box set, but '89 Seattle. My number 2 is the first time I saw Anthrax. That was amazing. And my number 1 is tied 2012 seeing Iron Maiden with 2019 seeing Iron Maiden. I think the 2019 show was better, but I couldn't leave both shows out.
Yeah.
And I went to the first show with some dickhead. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was when I found you at the sidewalk and wanted to know if you wanted to go to a show, and you said, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
You felt sorry for me and went, huh?
Yeah.
Alright.
We're done.
I kind of have a little of both. Some stuff that moved me through the years, but also some things I saw. This is always kind of fun to reminisce about some of these shows and things, but I got quite a few on here. ACDC at Deer Creek back in '91.
Deer Creek in '91.
LA Guns opened for him. So
you thought they'd be playing stadiums by then.
no, not back then. I think that was when they had money flying from the ceiling and everything.
That would have been the Razor's Edge tour.
Yep, that was it. Yep, that was fun. The Guns N' Roses, 2 shows they did in May of '91 with Skid Row. That was a great experience there. Deftones in '95. I saw them play at the Emerson, and guess who played with them? Anthrax and Life Agony. So yeah, I get to see Anthrax again there. That was
what
interesting.
year?
95.
That would have been with John Bush. I never got to see him with Bush.
Yeah. Obviously the Rush show, I believe we saw in 2004, Snakes and Arrows.
7 with Snakes and Arrows, 7 and 8.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Pantera in '93 at the Murat, and '97 at Pepsi Coliseum. That was the way to see those guys back in the day before they played like Deer Creek and things like that.
And '97 would have been a Great Southern Trendkill.
Yeah. Next on my list was 9 Inch Nails. Obviously, the Woodstock '94 changed a lot when those guys did the Dressed in Mud and everything like that. That was something. I also got to see them in the Lollapaloozas on '91, and I saw them in 2008. Great band. It just a time in history that you can't forget with somebody like that, seeing that band play. One of my all-time favorites is U2. My first show I ever seen was in '87 when they played at the RCA Dome, and then we seen them in 2001 at Casico and 2017 at Lucas Oil with Beck opened up for them and stuff. That was really good.
Me and Adam were gonna go to that.
That was incredible times.
Because they played Joshua Tree from start to finish.
Yeah, and they also came dressed as country people with long beards on and did the opening acts because Los Lobos didn't make it on time or something. So that was never did that ever again in history. So that was pretty neat for a first show. Rage Against the Machine and Wu-Tang Clan at Deer Creek in '97. That was crazy show. Some of my better shows and things that I think are really great. I got to see White Zombie in Columbus, Ohio in 2002 before they were just kind of starting to get big. And a little club like that was just...
That wouldn't have been 2002. They would have been broken up by 2002.
No, it's well, I don't know. It says I put down in August 2002.
Hillbilly Deluxe came out in '98.
Okay, I put the wrong date down then.
Okay.
I got to see Pink Floyd in '94 at Ohio State University outdoors in the stadium. That was incredible.
You sure you didn't see him in '67?
I wish. But that was a cool show. I remember always that they ended with Money, Another Brick and Wall 2, and then Comfortably Numb. And they had the lasers and they had the speakers out in the back, out in the crowd too. It just made it totally unbelievable. Van Halen's Monsters Rock in '88. That was really big time for. We stood out in line at Carmen at Post Road in Washington, got tickets and everything for that show. The Ozzy Osbourne No More Tears in '92. I got to meet Ozzy during that whole thing. It was a really incredible time. I got to meet Zach and those guys, and they just were. You could tell they were real excited about everything getting ready to happen. It was really cool time. The Beatles Apple rooftop concert in London in '69. That's a really big time in history. Something a little different. Tupac House of Blues in '96. Incredible. Of course, you got the Johnny Cash when he did San Quentin Prison in '69 was huge. Queen Live Aid in '85. That was just a historical moment.
Yeah.
Of something live in concert. The two things that end my list pretty much was the Pearl Jam Lollapalooza time in '92. I was there for those shows and just got to meet the guys. Everything so well. That was when Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, and Red Hot Chili Peppers played. And probably one of the most moving moments I ever had. And there was a lot to this just other than music. But my number one pick of best live things that meant a lot to me was Prince when he did the Super Bowl. And
07.
February 4th of '07. why that's important to me, obviously the Colts were in the Super Bowl and won the Super Bowl that year.
I think I know why the other reason.
Yeah, the other reason is my daughter was born on that day, on that exact day. I remember buying a brand new huge screen TV to watch the game and everything, and I was in the Greenfield Hospital with my daughter being born.
Watching it on the little screen.
Yeah, watching what the doctors were watching on the little TV. So
and I bet you regret every second of that. Staying home.
Jeez, come on. I don't regret you coming over every Sunday. Jeez.
There was one he could have put, but he didn't put. But that's okay.
Yeah, OER is always important to me too.
Shut up.
I
can't say that now because I already brought it up.
Well, you could have made the list too. So
I didn't want to make a list.
I think she's talking about the time she met Or Singer.
Or.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty good because that was the best time ever.
Yeah, that was one of the best shows we ever went to.
And he said what every rock star says to get some force-out blade. You have the prettiest eyes.
Well, whatever. They don't all say that. I do have beautiful eyes, so shut the fuck up. Nobody asked you. But that's not even the one I was talking about either. So.
Well, you always say Kyle's got a pretty mouth. That's.
I don't say that. You might say it, but I don't say that.
No, I get that. Well, that's pretty much it. We're taking a kind of an easy, laid-back Sunday since Jackie didn't show up this week. We got a big show with Darren Jester next week. You still got all night long to make your comments, try to win the prize package and stuff like that. Really check out the Cassidy's thing, Jewelry by Cass. It's really pretty cool. Help a lot of you guys out during the holidays coming up here.
Did you go through the bag of what they would get?
Well, yeah, I got a picture of it all on the site.
I'm just used to you doing that.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to really do that. But hey, I will say, one of the best things, other than her jewelry, which I'm telling you, those, it's like $10 a piece for each item. But Scooters came out with a brand new t-shirt. And it's got skull and stuff on there. It's pretty cool. I mean, that's real nice right there. You got another shirt that the Underdog guys gave us. It's one of theirs. And all kinds of little tidbits in there. Probably about $80 at least worth of stuff they can try to win. Every week we have something, so feel free to just make your comments and try to win some stuff, and we'll get it to you. It's pretty easy peasy. So kind of like Kyle, how easy peasy Kyle
Try not to live in Dubai though.
Yeah, that's a long venture for you on Camel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. All right. Well, we appreciate you guys showing up. Like I said, next week we'll have a good show for you. Some nice giveaways along with Darren Jester on here. We'll have a rockin', kind of get back to the rock and kick-ass, bang your head music stuff.
Yeah, and hopefully by the next time Jackie flakes on us, we'll have a permanent kind of sit-in replacement to where when she flakes, we have some
Hey,
time.
you know what really matters?
Don't touch me.
It's me and you, baby.
Don't touch me.
We're the faces, man. I don't want to get you. I'm not trying to get him aroused. I know better than that, but gee whiz, I just want to throw the guy a compliment.
I flash back to a memory of some guy in a record store that yelled, touching me and doing things to me when I was younger. So I may have to go to counseling for this.
I can't win with this situation, because obviously you come into my store, you're like Jack Black. He won't even leave. I turn the lights off and I lock the door. He's still inside. And, but on the other hand, he bought a lot of shit from me. So, I mean, we got a house out of just Kyle, and a bunch of stuff you bought from that store. So, I mean, I kind of, I could have locked the door and I've been stress-free from you when that first time came if I've been smarter, I guess.
I thought you got this house from Pimpin' Scott.
No, that was refunded. We had to file bankruptcy on that.
Yeah. Well, should we say goodbye?
I suppose so. So, hey, thanks again for Jackie last week with all that Grateful Dead stuff she did. You guys she really took care of you guys and really busted her hump on that. It was really, really nice. And you know what? I think I did know quite a bit about the Grateful Dead for all you haters out there that said some stuff. I think I held my own pretty good on that show.
When I watched it back, you looked like you were asleep.
Well, you know, I was letting you guys run it, so I just sat back and chilled. So, you know.
Okay.
All right, let's get out of here. We'll be back here next week, Sunday at 7 o'clock ish. Hippie time. Remember that. And, hey, man, go Colts, go Bears. Glad that was a great day of that stuff. So, all right, let's go. Woohoo! Oh, you're playing some music for us, too.
Don't jump.